Before going for the admin wrapper implementation, we're going to build a simpler version of that admin just for you to get sense of basic functionalities like creating and deleting a topic and get yourself a little bit more familiar with the Confluent Kafka library. And then after that, we'll go ahead and implement the wrapper. Okay. Make sure you do have your single broker spin up on a Docker Compose. And here I created two folders, the module 2 and the scripts inside of it, and created a simple admin file inside of it. Okay. So the first thing you're going to do is import the libraries from Confluent Kafka. We're going to import the class admin client and the class new topic. Then also from Confluent Kafka, I'm going to import the exception. And let's go ahead and define some basic configurations that we're going to use. So first, we're going to say where is the external listener for our broker, which is localhost 994, the same as we saw before. Let's give our topic a name, demo topic. And also since we only have one broker, we'll do the number of partitions to be equal to 1 and the replication factor also to be equals to 1. Okay. Now the first thing you're going to do is to define a connection to the broker, and the admin client is going to be our entry point to the Kafka's admin API. Okay. So we're not connecting immediately, we're just configuring the client. So we're going to do admin client, and here what it needs, mandatory will be the bootstrap servers. And what we're going to put in here is our broker that are just defined up here. Okay. Then we need to define a new topic object. New topic. And the new topic is just a blueprint that is going to describe what we want to create, like the topic name, the number of partitions, the replication factor, all of those configurations we're putting inside this new topic object. So the topic will be equals to our topic, the number of partitions equals to the number of partitions, the replication factor equals to the replication factor. Sweet. Now we need to call our first function, which is the create topic from the admin. All right. And to do that, we need to call the function create topics. So we're going to do is here and create a variable named futures, our admin that are just defined, create topics, and we're going to pass here our new topics object. Okay. Now, Kafka does not immediately create the topic and return like, okay, this is done. Okay. Instead of it, it will send the create request asynchronously to the broker, and it's going to return a dictionary of futures. That's why we're naming our variable feature here. So each future represents a pending result of that asynchronous operation. So it's kind of like a promise that Kafka will later reply with either a success or a failure. That's why I'm naming it a future. So since it returns a dictionary of futures, we can iterate through it. So for a topic and future in futures dot items, right? And once we're inside of this, we can try to show what has been done. And to do that, we can do call this result method, which will be like success or none. And we can do like a print statement here, created topic T, right, successfully. Okay. Otherwise, let's call it an exception. And we're going to do failed to create, failed to create a mistakenly type in here. Let's print out the error as well. All right. Mistakenly open a Python. Okay, this should be good for us to create a topic. So I can just go ahead and try to execute it first. Before doing that, if you come to the documentation, you can see here the create topics method of the admin client. So you can find here on your left the admin client. If you click on it, scroll down, you see the create topics, and you see that it expects the new topic parameter, which is what I have created. If you click on the new topic, you see like you can pass the number of partitions, replication factors, and other configuration dictionaries that are going to see in the wrapper video. Okay, so make sure you understand the documentation, or at least you can refer back to it. So let's go ahead and execute this. Created topic, demo topic successfully. So if you go back to your UI, let's give it a, let me refresh this, been open for a while. So here we still have our single. Let's go back to topics. Here it is, demo topic. Took a while, but it was created. Okay, so we can see demo topics here, partitions 1, replication factor, and then topics ready. Now we can also go ahead and implement the deletion, right? So if you come back here on an admin client, you'll see the delete topics. It expects the topic that as a list that you want to delete and some other parameters. So I'll leave it to you to implement that, but in the GitHub code, you'll be able to see the solution for that. So go ahead, try to implement the delete topics function. If you have issues, if you have any trouble, check out the code and you can copy from there. All right. So in the next class, let's talk about the admin wrapper.